Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning into this video. So I'm going to share with you some tips that really help me save money. So the very first thing that you have to do is you have to change your mentality towards your own finances. So you must be resourceful, sensible, and responsible. And you need to save money. And you also need to focus on saving purposefully. So saving to save money just means you're just going to stash that money aside in a bank account and not even spend it. You're just going to save to save. If there's an emergency, then that's when you need that cash. So the other part is saving to save purposely. And that would be like, for example, I need new decking for my house. When we purchased the house, the decking was kind of falling to pieces anyway. So that would be that I need to save purposely for that, and that's going to cost a few £100s. So I have two separate piles of savings. So one, I'm just saving to save, just to have money stashed away in case there's an emergency. And the other one is I'm saving now specifically to purchase my decking soon. So those are the two types of savings you need. Then you want to look at your lifestyle. So you want to look at what expenses you actually have and classify one group of non-essentials and one group of essentials. So essentials are your roof over your head, of course, and they are your transportation if you need to leave the house for work. And also you would have a standard clothing budget and a standard food budget as well. Have a budget for your grocery shopping and see where you can cut back costs on that. Also with your clothing, never pay retail. Things go into sale and go on offer all the time in stores. Every 6 weeks there is a sale or a promotion price, like a 20% off. Never pay retail for your clothes. It breaks my heart when people pay retail. I think I got this jacket 50 or 70% off, and this is a monsoon jacket, and knew it was £135. I was not going to pay that. But I like quality and I like to invest in my clothing. So you can still invest in your clothing, you can still invest in your health, but use store brand items when it comes to food shopping, and never pay retail when it comes to buying clothes or shoes as well. So when it comes to grocery shopping, always try and find the kind of store brand, like chopped tomatoes. I use a lot of them. I buy this cheapest brand possible. And also for those that like fruit and vegetables as much as I do, find the cheapest places to buy your fruits and vegetables, and buy smaller quantities so you're avoiding wasting as well. So food wastage is something I tried to work on in 2017. My husband noticed I was wasting so much food, and he's so right, and I hold myself accountable for that. So every year I'm wasting less and less food, and I even compost my scraps of food, and I feed my bunny rabbit. If I've got some celery and I can see that it's kind of wilting a bit, I will put it in some soup, which I actually made some homemade soup yesterday in order to enjoy today for dinner. So I'm so excited about that. So I do that with my veggie scraps, and I've also given my bunny some of veggie scraps yesterday, which he thoroughly enjoyed. So I'm trying my hardest not to waste food. So be resourceful and be sensible, and that takes me back to my very first tip of your mentality towards saving money. So once you figure out what your essentials are, they are your living costs, your food, your clothing, your shelter, and also you want to work on your non-essentials and cut those down. So for example, my entertainment budget is £20 a month, and that includes my Netflix and my Amazon Prime, but I wasn't using my Amazon Prime for an entire month. So if that ever happens again, I'm going to cancel it, and then I can always restart it. But when we first moved, I used it quite often, and it helped cover any delivery costs, and I was ordering so much from Amazon that it was actually cheaper for me to have Amazon Prime, plus I also get the entertainment value as well. So if I'm not going to be using it for the next 4 weeks, I have made a promise to myself to cancel it. I think it's £7 a month if I'm not mistaken, but that's still an expense. So I cut back on absolutely everything, and I find cheaper ways to do things, and I repurpose things as well. So I used to buy a lot of cotton pads for removing my makeup and doing my skincare routine, and I have now cut back to using bamboo rounds, and I spent £16 on 10 of them. You can put them in a little bag and put them in the wash, and they are fresh and clean and ready to go. So you kind of want to find a way to be resourceful. Also with paper towels, we were buying so many paper towels every single week with our grocery shopping, or every 2 weeks. Now we have 8 fabric napkins, and they cost me £1 something each. I think it's £1.32 each, and we just toss those in the wash and we can reuse them. We only use paper towels for things that are unhygienic to use a cloth for. So for example, it could be wiping the bunny litter tray, or cleaning the cat litter tray, or cleaning the cat for when she has a fur ball. But we are still using like 90% less paper towels, so we are not purchasing so many tissue boxes or paper towels. And also buying things in bulk, certain things that you use all the time, try and buy them in bulk because they're often a lot cheaper. So toilet paper, also toothbrushes as well. You can buy the toothbrush heads or the toothbrushes in bulk, and it tends to be cheaper per toothbrush, and these are things that we replace all the time. Same with my mascaras. I buy 2 mascaras at a time, and the double box often is cheaper than buying 2 individual mascaras. So find a way to buy in bulk if you can physically afford it, and only buy what you need. So for example, 2 bunches of coriander is 99 pence at my local store, but 1 bunch is 72 pence, but I only use 1 bunch per week and I didn't want to waste the rest. So again, don't bulk buy on things that you don't need to bulk buy on, and bulk buy on essentials that you use so much of. That's great. Also, never pay retail. I cannot stress this enough. I'm going to mention it about 10 times in this video. Just never pay retail, guys. Don't do that to yourself when it comes to makeup, skincare. Always see if there is an offer on, and that's the best time to purchase your skincare. Don't purchase when you run out, when you reuse the same type of stuff over and over again, and see where you can cut back on your skincare costs. So for me, I cannot live without my Bare Minerals serums. I absolutely love them, but the moisturizer is fantastic and beautiful as it is. I have found cheaper alternatives which are very plant-based as well, which are a fraction of the cost. So get comfortable with the high and the low, with the premium and the not so premium. Be comfortable with swapping things around and seeing where you can cut back. So my Bare Minerals moisturizer used to cost me £32 per tub, and now I'm using moisturizer that cost me $6.99, and it's all natural. So I can work out the difference, and it's the same portion size as well. So it's a massive reduction in cost. A moisturizer to me is an essential thing because my skin will dry out without it. So also, I never pay retail for my toothpaste. I never pay retail for my shampoo. I always get the Dr. Organic or Kind Natured shampoo and conditioner, and I always get it when it's on offer. I bulk buy when it's on offer. So a great money saving tip there. But these are essential. Shampoo and conditioner is an essential part of my life. So also, always pack your own lunch and your own water. Drink more water. That's a great money saving tip. When you're out socializing and you're in restaurants and stuff, drink more water. Definitely do that. When I go out with my friends, right now we have been socially distancing, so I haven't been for a while, for a few months. I would suggest, like, if they insist on going to a coffee shop, have one of these and get your stamp, because you get one free. So be very loyal to one particular coffee shop and collect your stamps, and then you get one free. I am not a big coffee drinker. When I go to coffee shops, I literally order a warm soy milk or warm coconut milk, and that's what I order because I know I have a lot of herbal teas at home, and I just order like the cheapest drink. I'm just not someone who needs to spend £4 or £5 on a drink to enjoy it. So I'm there to see my friends, not necessarily there to drink tea or coffee, which I can drink in the own comfort of my own home. Take the bus, guys. I sold my car. I was hardly ever using it, and I still had to take the tram and the bus into the town center because there is so limited parking, and then when you can find parking, it's so expensive. Use the bus. Yeah? So also, supermarkets do loyalty schemes. Use them because you need to go food shopping. Use them. I don't shop at Tesco that often, but now and again when I do, I collect the points. I know that we collect Sainsbury's points, the Nectar card. Collect your points. They add to something. You're going to shop there anyway, so find a way to collect points and use a loyalty scheme. Do not do this on non-essential items. Just don't be loyal to the Body Shop, because you'll constantly get emails and you'll constantly want to buy everything there. Believe me, I know. Also, sell items that you aren't using. So give them a new home. Sell all your stuff or donate it to charity so then it can be repurposed. So find a way to live with less, and less physically and materialistically, and be intentional about it. So if you have lots and lots of stuff that is just taking up space in your house, create more space and sell it, and it brings in more income and stash that in savings. So I made £300 selling, probably over that, I think 330 something about that price, on Facebook Marketplace, selling things over the last year. So get rid of things and save your money. And if you can't actually save money on that, well, just gift it away, or re-gift gifts that are given to you that you haven't used and you're not going to use. Re-gift them as birthday gifts for somebody else who could truly, really appreciate it. Then it cuts costs back on buying other people gifts as well. So don't keep up with spendaholics. So if you have friends around you that have 20 shades of one lipstick or something like that, you do not need to keep up appearances. You do not owe an explanation to anyone. You are saving for you, not for them. They aren't paying your bills. So you want to save and not try and keep up with spendaholics. I've got a few friends that are spendaholics, but I'm just not one of them. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. And don't forget, once you save your money, feel free to invest your money as well and find a way to do that. So if you are someone you're struggling and you need to grow a bigger income, drop me a message. I will put my Instagram and email below, and we'll stay in touch, and I can teach you how to create an income using social media and having more of an income so you can stash that in savings. Thank you so much, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.